You're watching an RH Reality Check production brought to you by rhrealitycheck.org.
Get into a friendly conversation with an anti-choicer, and chances are she'll ask you why you don't care about the fetus. But what does she think of the woman who needs an abortion? We'll review some of the stereotypes and explain why they're misguided on this edition of Reality Check.
I can understand why some women feel like they have to have an abortion, but what I don't like is when women use it as a form of birth control. This isn't some pill you pop. Abortions are serious and deadly things, yet there's plenty of women out there who use them as convenience.
When anti-choicers insist that women are getting abortions for convenience, they want you to think of thoughtless, fickle women who treat terminating a pregnancy like it's a trip to the 7-Eleven. But having a baby is a very big deal that women put a lot of thought into. The right to choose is about the right to have a baby when it can be a labor of love and a joy and not be forced on you.
Motherhood is a woman's greatest calling and ought to be her greatest joy. Having a child is a blessing and not a curse. Yes, it may be a little bit scary to think about having a baby, but in the long run, it's worth it. If women who had abortions knew how great it was to be a mother, they would never use contraception and run far away and fast from the abortionist.
Women don't generally have abortions because they're shunning motherhood. The majority of women who have abortions are mothers already. Most of the rest of them want to have children at some point in the future and will go on to be mothers when they're ready.
The abortion industry uses women who have abortions as a way to make money. Groups like Planned Parenthood convince the women that they can just have sex, also that these women will get pregnant and then pay for the abortions that Planned Parenthood also told them that they have to have.
Planned Parenthood is actually a non-profit, and most of their services are aimed at providing contraception and education which lower the unplanned pregnancy rate. They also provide services for men and ensure that many lower-income Americans receive care they can't find elsewhere. Women's health centers are more interested in empowering women than deceiving them.
Women who have abortions are the victims of men who use them for sexual purposes. Isn't that obvious? Men force their sexual partners to have abortions so they can continue using them for tawdry purposes and deprive the women the joys of being wives and mothers.
Can you detect a theme here? The argument always comes back to this idea that women are second-class citizens that can't be trusted to make our own decisions. Women aren't children that are merely being used by men. Women are grown adults who can make their own choices, including choices about sex and our own bodies. Anti-choicers like to focus on the idea that women are overgrown children who have one joy in life, making babies, and if they don't choose that, then they're being misled by doctors and male lovers. Refuse to accept that women are stupid as a rule.